and welcome to Coaching on Demand. My name is Sharon Anderson, and today we are going to go over part 2 of the Buyer's Consult presentation. We've already done part 1 where we have created our template, and part 2 here we are going to actually customize it based upon our specific buyer. So if you haven't watched part 1, it would probably be a little easier if you went back, watched part 1 on how to create the template, and now we are actually going to go in and customize it based on our specific buyer. So here I'm already logged into Command. I've already clicked on my Designs tab here, and you can see this right here is the Buyer's Consult that we've already created. If you hover over this, you'll see these 3 little tabs pop up here. And we're just going to make a copy of this. The reason we're going to do that is that template is always going to be our template. This is going to make it a lot easier for us to go in and just with a couple clicks, we're going to customize that based upon our specific buyer. So every time we have a buyer and a consult, we don't have to sit down and spend an hour or two recreating this whole document. So anytime you need to change something in your template, just go change your template and you can duplicate it again. So here is our copy. We're going to go ahead and open that up. And once that opens up, it's called the copy. We're going to rename that the name of our buyer. So we're going to, up here in the top right corner, here is our copy, which is what it's called. Let's just call it Mr. Smith Buyer's Consult template. There we go. We'll hit enter. You can see over here on the left-hand side that it has saved that. Now there's only a couple pages that we really need to change in here. Everything else should be already customized to you, your picture, your DRE number, if you have a mortgage officer that you particularly like to use, all that should already be on there. I'm going to go to this page right here. I'm going to add my client's information on here. What this does is it lets your buyer know that this is specific for them. You haven't printed 100 of these and you're passing them out like candy. You've gone in and you've spent a little bit of time and it has their name on it. The other thing that does is they're a little less likely to throw it away when it has their name on it because they want to see it and, you know, all that good stuff. So we're going to click on this right here. Oop, I'm going to double click. I'm going to come in here. Mr. Smith. There we go. If for some reason that would be too big, you need to reformat it, you just drag it over. We can even do that if we'd like. So there we go. Like I said, all this other information down here should already have your stuff on it. So the other page I'd like to take you to is the Neighborhood Insight page. Okay, so once that loads up, hopefully you've had a conversation with your buyer. You're kind of aware of where they're looking and where they would like to live. You can give them a quick little neighborhood snapshot and let them know just what's going on as far as buying and selling in their neighborhood. So in this particular instance here, I don't really want this right now, so I'm just going to click and hold. It's going to highlight. Nope, I don't want that one. I'm going to highlight some of that, and I'm just going to hit delete. And it's going to kind of make all that go away. But what I do want to do is I'm going to click on this and I'm going to change it to where my buyer is actually looking to buy. So let's go over here. We're going to go down here to this bottom tab that says KWLS, Keller Williams Listing Service. So if you want to put a particular listing in there, you can, but that's not what we're doing right now. We're going to go up here to Snapshots. And I live in Solana Beach, so let's look for the Solana Beach neighborhood that Mr. Smith would like to live in. As you can see, it's pulled up a bunch of little neighborhoods here. So let's just click on this one. There's the snapshot there. What we're going to do, you can add this one. It's going to make it square, but this one seems a little bit more of the formatting. You can scroll down and see the different options you have. I'm going to select this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit add. It's going to add that. And I'm going to just put it, I'm just going to put it right on top of here. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit. Redo this. I'm just going to lay it right over that. Here we go. I'm going to rename this here. This is not Barton Hills. This is Solana Beach. There we go. All right, so you can kind of see the average listing price for Solana Beach is 2.2. The average sold is 1.89. Total active, total pending, total days on market, all that good stuff. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to do the same exact thing. Maybe they're willing to live in a couple different neighborhoods. And so let's do an adjoining neighborhood. Let's do Del Mar. And this one, we're just going to type in the zip code here. Should be able to search, and it's not. Let's try Del Mar, California. There we go. There's different areas, you know, depending where you are. There's going to be different pockets in different neighborhoods, and if you have an idea, you can just do the entire city, or you can base it on the neighborhood. Let's just say our client would like to live in Old Del Mar. So we are going to add that one on here as soon as it loads up. I'm going to do the same exact one that we did before. I'm going to shrink that down to make it fit right on top of that one. Here we go. It seems to be the same size. We're going to go in here and change Hyde Park to Old Del Mar. And of course, you could do the same thing over here and add as many different little neighborhoods as you would like to do. That gives a great snapshot for your client. You know, it just gives them an idea of what's going on, and it really just customizes it to their specific needs. Again, if there's any other pages that you want to edit, this would be a great chance for you to do that. But if you've worked on your template and you maintain your template as things change, you should be able to just quickly go in and just create this quick little snapshot for your buyer. So once you've done that, we've got it on here. If you hit done over here, it should ask you, yes, we want to save that. And you'll be good to go, and it should be all saved on there. It's just going to take just a minute. What I should have done, I'll go back and do this now that it has saved it. We'll click on that again, and we are going to download that. Should have downloaded that before I hit done. We're going to go right here and we're going to hit download. And I like to download them as a PDF. I'm going to download all of them, high resolution. I like to do that. We're going to hit start. And you're not going to want to close this page until it downloads at the bottom. And you can see up here in the top, the little wheel is spinning and it says preparing. Now my download is ready. Should have popped up on the bottom of your screen there, and you can download it to your computer, print it off. I like to at least put them in some sort of spiral binder. Our office here at Carmel Valley does have booklets that you can buy. They're great booklets, and we have a binding machine downstairs if you want to really turn it into a book. That's another great way to make that happen. So get out there, get some buyers, and go make some money. So thanks for joining me on Coaching on Demand with Sharon. Have a great rest of your day.